Welcome to Winona Volunteer Services as a driver for home-delivered meals. This important program has been a part of the Winona community for over 45 years. As a home-delivered meals driver, you will be assigned a route and be responsible for picking up meals and delivering meals to client homes. It's pretty easy, so let's go over an average delivery to see how it works. To begin with, you will need to pick up your meals at Steak Shop Catering between 10:30 and 10:45. Meals will have been prepared and placed in one or more coolers. A meal may include multiple containers. A clipboard with the corresponding route sheet is placed on top of the cooler. Look for the route number you've been assigned, which is located on the clipboard. It's important to know and remember your route number. Open the clipboard of your route you have been assigned and count the number of clients you need to deliver that day. The triple X's indicate that there will not be a delivery to that client that day. It's important to note if any clients are diabetic or are receiving milk with their meal. The day's menu is listed inside the clipboard. Reference this to count your meals. Next, open the cooler and count the meals, milks, and diabetic desserts provided, making sure you have everything that's listed on the route sheet for that day's delivery. If you do not have everything for that day, ask a Steak Shop employee for the missing item or items. Now, before you leave Steak Shop, make sure you grab a WVS ID badge and either put it around your neck or attach it to your jacket. Or grab a lanyard from the basket by the door. If you have any questions about your route or where your client lives, there is a map provided inside the clipboard that lists all the information you need. If you have any additional questions, please call Winona Volunteer Services. Once you reach your delivery destination, read your route sheet to determine what the client receives and if there are any special instructions for you to follow. Next, go to the cooler and pull out the meal according to the route sheet, paying special attention to the milk and diabetic columns. In general, clients are expecting you, but knock first and then open the door and announce who you are before entering the client's home. Please read the comment section for each delivery to determine client's delivery preference. Make sure to hear or see the client before leaving the meal, and before you leave, tell them to have a great day. Once you get in the car, open the clipboard and place a checkmark in the appropriate box indicating their meal was delivered. Do not check the box if you did not leave a meal. When your route is completed, return to the Steak Shop and bring the empty cooler or coolers inside and place it on the counter. Take the lid off and place it inside the cooler. Place the clipboard on the counter. You're done and everything went smoothly, right? The routes are pretty easy and usually end on a happy note, but there are a couple of scenarios you might come across as you deliver your meals. What happens if you deliver a meal and the client has an unrestrained pet inside? It doesn't matter if it's a big dog or a house cat. Their participation in this program requires them to control their pets at all times by either holding on to them or placing them in a separate room. If you encounter a pet after walking inside, please ask the client to restrain their pet until your delivery is complete. You may get along with any kind of dog, but the next delivery driver might not. What happens when a driver delivers to a home and discovers that the client is not home or is not answering? If the door is unlocked, but you're unable to hear or see the client, do not leave the meal. First, double check the address. Second, double check your route sheet to be sure that the client was scheduled to receive a meal that day. Third, if you have a cell phone, you may call your client, but if no one answers, do not leave a message. After, take a pink sticky note from your clipboard and place it on the door to indicate that you attempted delivery. Then, call WVS and report that the client was not home, did not answer, and the meal was not delivered. All undelivered meals should be brought back to the Steak Shop. What happens when delivering a meal and you encounter a medical emergency such as a heart attack or stroke? Call 911 first, then let Winona Volunteer Services know what is happening. If you simply have a concern about an individual's health or well-being, contact WVS with your concern. Working at Winona Volunteer Services as a home-delivered meals driver is rewarding for both you and the people you meet. Be friendly, be polite, and have fun knowing you're helping your community in a very personal and important way. From all of us at Winona Volunteer Services, thank you.